So you fired up the new version of HPTuners and you notice a lot of parameters are locked out. Today I'm going to show you how to change that. Stick around. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the garage. And yes, you are correct. HPTuners has locked you out of emissions settings in the editor. But fear not, there's an easy way to fix this. And let's do a real quick backstory as to why this is. If you've not been following the media, the EPA is cracking down on everybody, especially targeting us, the % of a % that actually do modifications to our tunes. They think that we are single-handedly destroying the world. It just goes to show you how out of touch politicians are when it comes to what's actually going on, especially whenever you take into consideration what we're doing is fine-tuning our vehicles so they run better, more efficient, create more power, all those things. Well, with 5.0 on both the stable release and the beta release, those parameters have been locked out. And the big thing is you can't get in and turn off your O2 sensors to go in and do the tuning process. We got to be able to turn off closed loop so we can get accurate readings from our widebands and things like that. But HPTuners has created a way in which to unlock those parameters. They just did not really talk about it much. We're going to jump on the laptop real quick, dive through the process. It's quick and easy. It'll take you about 10 to 15 minutes. And once it's done, you're good for a year. I believe every year you have to go back through what they have set up is this training. So let's jump over to the laptop, let's take a look, and let's get back to tuning. Okay, so here we've got the scanner pulled up, or the editor. You can do this through the scanner or the editor, but what we're going to do is go underneath help, and you can see here if I go to about, we are on 5.125 on the beta, and as I said, this is applied at 5.0 and later, and everybody's like, oh, I'm saving 4.9 or something like that. There's no need to do that. Go ahead and upgrade. Just do this process. So if we come underneath help up here, you're going to see a new option called parameter access. If we open that up, it says you may notice there are parameters in VCM editor, which you can see but not change. They're all emissions based, DTCs, closed loop, O2 sensors, this stuff. And so it literally right here has a link that says for information how to complete the training, please visit tunertools at hptuners.com. We'll go ahead and click that. It'll open up. And if you don't already have a login to Tuner Tools, you should be able to use your standard HPTuners login over there. A lot of you have not delved into Tuner Tools because you're not doing neural network training, stuff like that, Tune Translator. Like these, a lot of this stuff is more, specific. A lot of this stuff is more specific to a couple platforms, but it opens right up to the courses menu for you. If you have to, go ahead and log in. And you can see I've already completed this, but if I click on this, it's going to show you that we've got basically 4 courses. The 5th one's just showing that you've got the course completion. And it goes through the Clean Air Act, emissions controls, diagnostics, and calibration. And each one's going to take you a couple minutes. It just walks through some basic information that you as somebody who's tuning their own vehicle needs to know in order to be protected, to make sure that you are doing things within compliance. Once that is done, we're going to come over to parameter access here, and this is where it gets interesting. And so you can see that I've already got my MPVI3 and my MPVI2 Plus linked on there. If I come back to the editor, you can show that I've got my current code here is the 8875, which is going to be my MPVI3. And if you do a new device code, it'll pop one in there for you. So like we'll go ahead, I've already got this good to go. We'll copy this like you were doing it. I'm going to put this device code in here and I'll put MPVI3-2 because it's the second time. I'll link the device. Bingo, we're done. Now you can see our current code is in there and the refresh expires on October 29th, 2023. And so I'm not even sure that you're going to have to take the test over again so much as just come back in here and add the codes back in here down the road. Now that I've added this, if I refresh this, it'll show up. There it is. MPVI3-2 is now registered to this device. So super quick and easy. Don't freak out. It's not the end of the world. And as you can see now, if we come in here on fuel, oxygen sensors, all this stuff is unlocked. We go underneath our DTCs. All of our DTCs now can be edited. None of them are read-write anymore. So that's all it takes. So hopefully this helps some of you guys out. And as I said, they kind of stealth dropped this and didn't put a lot of information out there. You had to do a little bit of digging to figure it out. So if this helped you out, let me know down in the comments down below. Don't forget to check out the description of this video to links to our Patreon. You know, grab some t-shirts, check out all of our supporters, our sponsors out there, things like that. Go show them some love. And I'm going to get back to it. You guys know the drill. Remember, ABT, always be tuning.